There's three players that I would listen to an argument for MVP this season. Only three. Embiid, Jokic, and Giannis. Two of those guys faced off tonight in Denver as Giannis and the Bucks met Jokic and the Nuggets. It was all Nuggets. It's rare, very rare. This may even be the first time that I get on here and talk about Giannis being outplayed. I don't necessarily want to go so far as that Jokic outplayed him, but this was not your usual Giannis Antetokounmpo night. Not his usual performance. He did get 24 in the first half, but he only got 7 the rest of the way. And I thought he was just null and void in the third quarter. I mean, for a stretch, he missed maybe like 4 shots in a row. I feel like Giannis got frustrated down the stretch, making frustration fouls, taking a bad three-pointer. It's not a good night for Giannis on a very important night when you're going head-to-head, which I think is probably the most defining factor in comparing players. When you're on the court together, that's the time to shine. You're in Jokic's house. Come on, man. I mean, the Bucks did play last night, so maybe they were tired and okay, but not going to look to make excuses for Giannis. We're going to celebrate Jokic. 31 points and 11 assists. Jokic came into the game averaging 9.9 assists. I'm quite certain he will push that over 10 assists per game and average a triple-double for the season. Many people that choose to make the argument for Jokic for MVP, this is more fuel to that. I mean, got the victory over Giannis. I mean, averaging a triple-double from the center position, averaging 10 assists, that's a big deal. Those are big numbers. And that is, a lot of people label Jokic a stat patter. I don't necessarily want to say that. I think he makes a lot of plays, game-winning plays. But I was really excited to see that game tonight and really disappointed in the lackluster performance of the Bucks. Embiid was in action tonight also. The commentators suggested that Embiid may have been tired or looked tired. His play looked tired from they played last night. They lost in San Francisco to Golden State. I thought last night, I didn't talk about the games last night, but I will say I thought Steph Curry made the big plays in the crunch time, in the clutch time of the game, the last 5 minutes. I thought Steph Curry scored baskets. He was unguardable. He drove to the rim. He made shots, tough shots, floaters. I thought Steph Curry took that game over at the right time and won that game for the Warriors last night and beat the Sixers. I did not think that Embiid was tired tonight. As I said last week, I think Embiid has shown excellent conditioning this season. I'm very proud of. I watched nearly all Sixers games. Embiid is my favorite player. Embiid plays the entire first quarter, the entire third quarter, nearly every game. And he did that tonight. But the third quarter, he did look, I almost want to say raggedy. It was one of those nights that he got a jumper blocked. He wasn't a dominant force on the court tonight. He was not that. At this point, the Sixers have lost 2 in a row now. They lost to the Suns tonight. And without Ayton on the court, so you would expect Embiid to dominate that front line. Embiid, he didn't dominate. I don't think he reached 30 points tonight. At this point, my focus is Monday night. Embiid and the Sixers will be in Denver to face Jokic and the Nuggets. Embiid got 47 on Jokic in their meeting in Philly a little while ago, over a month ago. He thoroughly dominated the matchup with Jokic in their first meeting this season. I'm very excited and looking forward to this game Monday night. The Pelicans beat the Clippers by 21. I say, how many times am I going to say this? I'll repeat it again tonight. I do not know what to make of the Clippers. The word I would use is inconsistency. They're not a consistent team. You don't know if Kawhi is going to play. That is extremely frustrating. I often wonder what it must be like to be Coach Tyronn Lue and not knowing if your guy is going to go. He doesn't play back-to-backs. Wow. I mean, I don't know what to make of the Clippers. I watch them and they'll look great, and then they'll lose to OKC. So it's a roller coaster with them. At this point, I consider the Clippers a non-factor in these playoffs. If they make the playoffs, it's jammed up from the 5th seed all the way to the 12th seed right now. A 3-game win streak could move you all the way up to as high from 12 to 6 in the West. So wouldn't I be surprised if the Clippers don't even make the play-in? I think they will. I predict that they will. But it would not surprise me if they do not. Certainly after seeing his lackluster performance tonight, I don't know what's going on with the Clippers. Good job by the Pelicans, though. And the Kings get to light the beam tonight. They got a win over the Jazz without De'Aaron Fox. So that's impressive. Good win for the Kings. And we would like to shout out to Walker Kessler. 31 points, 11 rebounds. It's probably one of the best games for the rookie. I like Walker Kessler. I think he's going to be a good player in this league. Good big man. But good to see the Kings get a win without their star player, De'Aaron Fox. I think Sabonis is probably the best player on the team, but Fox could make a good argument for best player on that team. And Fox is on his way to getting that clutch player of the year award. Has a commanding lead in clutch points this season. So it was good to see the Kings. They got a close win. They won by 8. So good to see them get the collective's adopted team, the Sacramento Kings, got a win without Fox. So that's pretty cool.